Health, Beauty, Life, the show, was created to recognize and explore trends in celebrity, food, beauty and fashion, health and fitness, travel and lifestyle. Hosted by Patrick Dockery.
Hi everybody, and welcome to our first international show. We're here in Canada, in beautiful British Columbia, and we're going to do a day in Vancouver. We're going to show you the sights and sounds, everything we can do a day in this lovely area in the Northwest. I mean, this is going to be an amazing day. We're taking you into the city, and we're going to show you what's up in the city. Right now we're in front of the Lionsgate Bridge in Stanley Park, and we're getting ready to start our day. So hang on, this is going to be a great one. We start our journey in magnificent Stanley Park, a 1,000-acre playground of beautiful woods, shaded paths, and lush open spaces on the edge of the Canadian wilderness. Each year, over 8 million locals and visitors come to the park to enjoy themselves in this lush oasis of shady canyons, serene wooded paths, and well-tended gardens. Bordered by a well-traveled 22-kilometer seawall path, the park is a sanctuary for soaking in all the scenery and beauty this amazing place has to offer. Stanley Park is excellent for strolling, jogging, biking, rollerblading, or just hanging out with your friends and family. Stanley Park is home to second and third growth Douglas fir, western red cedar, western hemlock, and Sitka spruce trees. The park is home to many wilderness creatures, and most famous for their Canadian geese. Visitors enjoy a wealth of outdoor activities that might include a leisurely walk for the dog, a great day on the greens, or a quick round of golf. And when the timing's right, a quick game of tennis. Next stop, the Vancouver Aquarium, Canada's first and largest aquarium, with a wide array of marine life including sea lions, dolphins, sea otters, harbor seals, and beluga whales. In fact, the song Baby Beluga was inspired by a whale at the Vancouver Aquarium. A must-see in Stanley Park are the historically significant totems that dot the park grounds. Placed in the 1930s by the First Nationals, these unique monuments tell their stories and are important touchstones to the past. Enjoy the breathtaking bay views of the city while strolling along the harbor or play in the sun, and take in the sights and sound of this beautiful Canadian seascape. Take a Stanley Park tour on one of the many historic horse-drawn wagons that travel the scenic seawall path and learn more about the Canadian history and way of life. Stanley Park affords a breathtaking view of the Lionsgate Bridge that spans the Burrid Inlet. The term Lions Gates refers to the Lions, a pair of mountain peaks north of Vancouver. All in all, Stanley Park is a great way to start your day in Vancouver. Welcome to Granville Island, an island in the middle of the most populous city in Western Canada. Granville Island is home to a number of eclectic restaurants, shops, galleries, and more, tempting travelers with its vibrant mix of places and people. When visiting Granville, you must experience the public market. Open 7 days a week from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., the public market offers visitors a delicious array of local cuisine, boasting a spectacular collection of local organic produce, fresh seafood, specialty gourmet meals, freshly prepared foods, delicious baked goods, and some of the best coffees you'll ever taste. This Granville gem is a perfect pit stop for stocking up on seasonal items and gourmet cuisine. Food lovers will enjoy chatting with the merchants for culinary advice while perusing the abundant raw and prepared foods available in the sprawling fresh foods superstore. A quick crosstown hop finds you at the famous VanDusen Botanical Gardens. Named for a local lumberman and philanthropist, Whitford Julian VanDusen. It has been a public garden since its opening on August 30th, 1975, and is managed by the Vancouver Park Board and run by a large staff of volunteers. The garden is open to the public every day of the year except Christmas, and there are admission fees. The grounds include a garden shop, a book and seed library, and a restaurant. There are several special attractions including carved totem poles, large stone sculptures, and a Korean pavilion whose architecture is the focus for the Asian plant collection. Horticulturally, there is a large collection of rhododendron hybrids, a heather garden, and a major collection of indigenous plants and botanical specimens. The garden is designed to be enjoyed by people of all ages and backgrounds. Many of the plant collections are labeled and arranged to demonstrate botanical relationships or geographical origins. There are guided tours, lectures, and workshops available. Site rentals for events are also offered. It also plays host to the yearly VanDusen Garden Show and the Winter Festival of Lights. This tranquil garden is an ideal place to reconnect with nature in a pristine and magnificent setting. The next stop on our day in Vancouver finds us in historic Gastown. Vancouver's oldest neighborhood, Gastown was Vancouver's first downtown core and is named after Gassy Jack Dayton, a Yorkshire seaman, steamboat captain, and barkeep, who arrived in 1867 to open the area's first saloon. Gastown is a perfect place to stroll, dine, and appreciate its original and unique architecture, brick buildings, and quaint cobblestone streets. Besides the historic architecture, Gastown also boasts a colorful art scene. Art galleries and native art boutiques are sprinkled throughout the streets of Gastown, making it easy for visitors to see or take home some of the city's finest art. No day in Vancouver would be complete without a visit to the city's famous Chinatown district. One of the largest historic Chinatowns in North America, established by the Chinese immigrants in the 1890s, it is home to some of the oldest and most fascinating architecture in the city. Chinatown is surrounded by Gastown and the downtown financial and central business districts to the west. Chinatown is becoming more prosperous as new investment and old traditional businesses flourish. Today, the neighborhood is complete with many traditional restaurants, open markets, clinics, tea shops, clothing, and other shops catering to the local Chinese community and tourists alike. Chinatown has many shops where you can browse for fine silks, rattan, jewelry, and Chinese knickknacks. If you're interested in alternative forms of medicine, several shops in Chinatown provide herbs for almost every ailment. You can go to Chinatown and not spend a nickel, or you can empty your wallet. It's a great place to window shop, take in the sights, sounds, and aromas of the Chinese culture. Kitsilano is a community unlike any other in Vancouver. Bordered to the north by two beaches, Kitsilano Beach and Jericho Beach, are popular spots for residents to enjoy the sand and surf. Kitsilano is Vancouver's answer to a classic beach town. In addition to its residential areas and beaches, Kitsilano is home to two distinct commercial strips with trendy shops, restaurants, and curbside cafes. It does not take long to realize why Kitsilano, or Kits as it is more commonly known, has some of the most expensive real estate in the city. Kitsilano Pool is ideally situated along the shore. It also has the distinction of being Canada's longest pool. It's almost 3 times longer than an Olympic-sized pool and definitely worth checking out. No one in Vancouver better reflects the city's urban revival than Yaletown. This one-time industrial district is now home to the city's trendiest scenes, from food to fashion and even real estate. Many warehouses have been converted into residential lofts, restaurants, and bars. Across Yaletown, several old loading docks have become some of the hottest spots in town. In Yaletown, you can mingle with stylish residents and visitors at the Zagat-rated Opus Bar in the Opus Vancouver Hotel, or enjoy a cocktail and listen to tunes spun nightly by local DJs before heading off to discover many bars and restaurants that make Yaletown so popular. Get ready to shop till you drop once you hit Robson Street. Vancouver's runway and Vancouver's premier shopping destinations, Robson Street features 3 blocks of everything from large brand names to unique boutiques and everything in between. Robson Street's role as a consumer district continues to the present day, maintaining the original flavor of the street with brand name chain stores and high-end restaurants. Robson Street is dining, shopping, and people watching at its best in Vancouver. Well, our first international show is done, and boy, we pushed it to the limit. We saw a lot today, from going over the bridge to the park, to Yaletown, to Chinatown, to Gastown, to Robson Street, and everything in between. Wow, we pushed it to the limit to get it all done. And hey, what about that botanical garden? Wasn't that amazing? Well worth it. Now you know why they call it beautiful British Columbia, and so do I. So if you ever have a chance, it's well worth it to get up to Western Canada and enjoy the sights, the sounds, the people, and the culture. You won't be disappointed. And until next time, just remember to enjoy.